Murphy's Romance, never ever opened this, had this a good few years. There you go. Obviously I do have it on big box VHS. Sally Field, James Garner, also known as Maverick. Yep, I'm going to pop this bad boy open and get this watched. This is in 108 minutes this one's on for. This is imported from Australia. Sorry, shitty lighting, but we'll be back with a review later on. Okay, so you know it's Murphy's Romance. Right, apologies, this is filmed on a smaller camera. If you'd like to know, I just filmed my new music video essay for Steve Pledger. And I'm having a chilled bed night, so... Well, not bed night, I'm in the end room, but there's no heat in the end room somewhere. This is one of the warmest things I own, so let's just get this right out of the way. So Murphy's Romance, that's what I opened up. Set you back about 20 quid. Only being available in Australia. Weird, because Sally Field and James Garner are two people that could carry it. Now, Sally Field, Forrest Gump's mum, Mrs. Doubtfire, so many movies. James Garner, Maverick, the original Maverick and Maverick, and it's popped up in quite a few films. But here we go. That is the big box VHS. RAC, obviously it's still got its original box. Has been rewound, that one. So I could have opted to watch this on VHS and kept the DVD sealed. But that is in lovely condition. It's a 15. There is an F-bomb drop in it. Red case, not a flip cover. 1985. Corey Haim's name is nowhere on the box. Oh yeah, Murphy's Romance, Corey Haim. Comes up in orange at the start. Right, okay, so this movie, Corey Haim pretty much disappears halfway through it. It's a bit of a weird one actually. Massive country vibe. All the way through it, even at the start of the movie, there's a massive shot of a car coming along the road, and you think, when's this car going to get here? You can see the moon, camera pans around, and you can see the sunrise. There's a lot of high angle shots in this, so whoever's directed it and all this kind of stuff, you know, there's like... Sally Field is on the uprise of an actor, right, I get that. James Garner has been massively famous in this country kind of genre. So whoever this appeals to, that older generation of people watching this movie, I get it. It's a bit of a love story. She moves to town. She's got a son who's played by Corey Haim. They've got this run-down, beat-down. Can he borrow that Ghostbusters Afterlife here? It's pretty much what Ghostbusters Afterlife actually. Anyway, she trying to think what she's going to do, and she meets James Garner, who pretty much owns the store. He's Murphy. Now again, this is called Murphy's Romance. So Murphy is played by James Garner. There's a bit of an interest there. He also buys a horse. There's some weird things where he's got this really old vintage car and takes Corey Haim for a drive in the car, pick this old man up, and he just comes plains about his driving. Guy gets out of the car. So again, there's not a lot goes on there until the ex-husband and also Corey Haim's dad turns up in this, and he's basically run down, beat down. So again, starts to follow a bit like Firstborn here, because he's a bit of just a deadbeat really, and he kind of wants it back, but she doesn't want there. And then is this chemistry? There's a bit of age difference with James Garner. It is associated with that, and that's pretty much the movie. Do they get together? Do they not get together? Watch the movie. Whereas him, he's just a kid in it. You know, he's got some bits in it. Cowboy hats on. Clean the windows. He doesn't really have a sub story. He's just the son. He's well behaved. He's angry that the school doesn't have a computer, and it's weird, you know. Like you say, IMDb says Firstborn, then this, and then if you think about Secret Admirer, I would have said Secret Admirer. He's a lot younger in Secret Admirer. He seems quite mature in this. Again, these supporting roles that he would not do as much later on in his career. But again, this is one I always remember going. You get them big books. I was in the attic the other day, and I'm sure I've still got one of these big books. You open it up, and you know, you would go down actors, you know. God, the reason why they would stop them, and probably up into the 80s and the 90s, they could make a book about that big. The amount of actors now would be like, IMDb's on your phone. Don't be wasting a tree to print that book. But again, this will be like, oh, have you got Murphy's Romance? Especially in the old video shops. But again, RAC brought that out. And it's never been on DVD in the UK, and I still think Sally Field and James Garner carry it. But again, it's one of these movies that if you've seen it then, you've seen it then. You have fun memories, you probably buy it. If you haven't seen it, ain't not a lot going on in it. See you in the outtakes. here in the outtakes. There's a few more to do. I was meant to do Decisions, and then Decisions doesn't work on either DVD player. I think Stephen from next door has just come in. I'm sitting in the room 4. So the floating freehold this. So this room is mine. Stephen only has these 2 little rooms over here. I've invaded his house. It's his living room downstairs. It's so weird. It's not a flat. It's part of my house. There's 4 rooms over that way. Anyway. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch Hostage Game with Brit because I think that's one of Corey Haim's strongest one, also known as American Sunset. And again, there's only really last resort after that. But again, I keep looking at the wall going, am I going to watch the 2 Coreys? But it's not available. It's kind of a bootleg version I've got. But yeah, that was Murphy's Romance. Little throwaway there, as I say. Sits up in there. I've no idea who Hira's barking at now. Oh, they're outside. Right, someone's outside. Goodbye for now. No, I haven't gone anywhere yet. Fucking who gets? It's 10 o'clock at night. And fucking, that's what there is. Delivery. Fucking Tesco's van can't get up the hill. Rammed in between my house and that, yeah. Just want to know what the extra features were. Talent files. Oh, let's have a look. Talent files in theatre trailer. So talent files are... Martin Ritt directed, Sally Field, James Garner. So Corey Haim doesn't even get in the talent files, bless him. But the director, just for the crack, was born on the 2nd of March 1914. So he would have been a hell of an age when he did that. Directed 50 plus live TV dramas. Probably worked with James Garner at this point. Blacklisted for 6 years. Edge of the City. Nominated for The Hood. Is that it? And then died on the 8th of December 1990. So, okay. Martin Ritt, dedicated to you, mate. You directed this movie. I guess, yeah, random. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to want to watch today anyway. Bye for now.